Welcome guys to this video now. I've just literally finished my Food Champs. So I got, and I'll just show you, I'm trying to do this with the camera. I got Silver 2. Now you might think, yeah, that's alright, that's not too bad. I was aiming for Silver 1. Sorry about that guys, I dropped my phone there, sorry about that. So as you can see, I won 10 games out of a possible 30, and I was aiming for Silver 1, which Silver 2's got good rewards, but Silver 1 was the one I was trying to get to because 2000 Foot Champions qualification points. So I was trying to get to that, but as you know, if you play FIFA, then FIFA basically fucks you over and you can't get anything going, and it just lets the other guy win, because that's the type of game that it is. So this is the formation that I've been using. If you want to see like the players that I bring on, so I bring on Ibra in the second half, Rooney, sometimes Martinez as well. So I bring on Ibra, Rooney and Martinez in the second half if my team's a bit jaded, so a bit like tired. And I just wanted to show you the team that I was using in Foot Champs that got me to Silver 2. So that's probably, well, I usually get my cousin to play some Foot Champs games for me at the weekend. So shout out to him, shout out to Calvin. But obviously, like he always says that my account is a bit weird. It gets a lot more bullshit than what his account does, and he's quite right. Like the touchies and all that sort of stuff, it's ridiculous some of the time. So I just wanted to show you the team that I was using in this Foot Champs, because it was probably one of the best teams I've used. I've made a few upgrades and downgrades, and just players who are much better. So in goals, I have got Anthony Lopez. So this is about I'd say about a 490k team to 500k. So yeah, if you've got the coins, I would strongly advise you to build this, but obviously there's no pressure. At right back, I do have the inform Lala, probably the best right back on the game. His stats are quite unbelievable. I've got the inform Lala, and I've probably got the best formation in the game as well. So here I've got Kimpembe. Over this side I've got Marquinhos. Probably the best centre-back partnership you could go for, maybe for 500k, maybe Ramos and Varane would probably be better, but obviously they don't fit into the team, so that's probably the best I could go for. I'm thinking about taking out Marquinhos and bringing in Thiago Silva, because I've always got on with Thiago Silva in this game. At left back, I've got Theo Hernandez. These two are the other way around. Theo Hernandez is just Theo Hernandez at the end of the day. The only reason why I've went with him is medium high. I like my wing backs to stay back pretty much. The only reason why I went with him because his stamina is so good. As you can see there, his stamina is 85, which is quite incredible for a right back, but obviously he's got the pace to back that up. So he can go up the pitch and he can come back down the pitch in a flash. So he's okay. At this side, I do have Rabiot, and at the other side, I have Gilavogi or Gilavogi. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. So yeah, Rabiot is a brilliant player. Gilavogi, I've just upgraded him, so I've not really used him that much. So I'm not really sure how he plays. Like, Alex, obviously I'm alright with how he plays and alright. But I've not played a lot of games with him, so I'm not sure if he's really good yet or quite bad. He's been okay. He's been like bang average pretty much. So at central cam, I have went with the Fanta Gamero, the one that's just came out. He is really good. I would strongly suggest if anybody is looking for a cam, a striker, a centre forward, I would strongly suggest going with this guy and whack a. What did I whack on him? It was a sniper. And look at that. For a cam, he's got 95 finishing, 93 attacking position, 93 composure, which is incredible for an 84 rated player. And you would say to yourself, yeah, that's okay. But you look at Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Like, if you were to put a chemistry style on him, like say it was a sniper the same as him, his stats would probably just go up another 4. So Gamero is actually a really decent player. Over the other side, I have the informed Tovan. Informed Tovan I've had since the start of this team. I think in this team I've had Kimpembe for the start, Marquinhos from the start, yeah, and Tovan from the start, and that's the only ones I've had from the start of this team. And Tovan obviously, but Tovan 46 games, 25 goals, 14 assists, quite brilliant if you ask me. 95 shot power, obviously brilliant. 98 pace, 89 dribbling, 89 sprint speed, sorry. And that for me is brilliant. And if you're ever playing this formation, go with players who are pacey. So he's got 85 pace. The man who I'm about to put out on the left attacking midfield, you probably just saw him, was Inform Ben Yedder. And he's got 88 pace. So you really need pacey centre attacking mids to play on the right and left. That's what you need in this formation. And to be honest, they're both brilliant, same as Gamero. And then at striker, I was a bit dubious going for him, for this guy, because obviously I'm a Rangers fan and he is ex-Celtic, so this might be a bit controversial, but Moussa Dembele, but I'm only using him for the next 4 days and I'm waiting for rewards as well, because obviously you make coins from rewards and I would be able to get a better striker than Dembele for the next weekend league. So that's the team I've used. The only thing I would say about this team is like, if you're ever building a team like this with CDMs, you need players who are high defensive, and low attacking. You would not want Rabiot to go forward. You would not want Gilavogu to go forward, because look at his pace, 69 pace. What's his stamina? I'm pretty sure his stamina is very low. His stamina is 77. That is pish, if you ask me. 69 acceleration, 76 sprint speed, and that just speaks for itself. That's no very good. But obviously he's good at tackling, so that's why we have him in the team. And Rabiot, 83 stamina, which is a bit better. That's a bit better. 73 acceleration, 75 sprint speed. He would be okay going forward, but you would like him to stay back, because say, I don't know, Jesse Lingard was to come through the middle and Rabiot wasn't in his position, that would mean that the guy behind him, Lala or Kimpembe, Marquinhos, sorry, would have to come out of their position and do his job. So that means lack of defenders when the opponent is attacking. Sorry. Obviously, I said about right back and left back. I strongly suggest that you get a right back who is high stamina, good work rate, so high medium's not too bad. And with Hernandez, obviously he's not pacey, so you really need a medium high attacking and defensive work rates for Hernandez, because if Hernandez was to go forward with his 82 pace, it was like Luke Shaw a few years ago. If Luke Shaw was to go forward with his 82 pace, then he wouldn't be coming back, because he would get tired and better tired, and you just didn't want that in a player, to be jaded before the end of the first half. Sorry, I'm getting a tickly throat. Probably my favourite player of the weekend out of this team is probably got to be Tovan. Tovan has been an absolute boss for me in the 30 games that I've played. And my cousin absolutely loves him as well. Obviously, because he plays a lot of my games. 3-star weak foot, obviously not the best. 4-star skill moves. That is the thing you need in a winger. In 99k, so he's not that dear if you ask me. Tovan's been good. Gamero's been sensational. You can even see by his record, 9 games, 10 goals. Ben Yedder's been good. Dembele's not been the greatest. Ibra's been okay. If you see by Ibra's record, I've played a lot of games with Ibra. 144, 131 and 68 assists, which is quite incredible. With Rooney, I was so excited to do him at first, and then I used him in a few games, but he wasn't that good. But in this team, he fits in so well. He really does. With Martinez, 137 games, 93 goals, 57 assists. Brilliant. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Brilliant player. And you had to do him in a weekly objective. You had to play 10 games with an MLS team, and you had to win all 10. I actually won all 10, which was quite a surprise. Sorry. So you had to win all 10 to get the Martinez, and he's just been a delight for me. He really has. So that's the end of the team, guys. But before I go, I was wanting to show you my custom tactics. Focus camera. With ultra defensive, I do go drop back with defensive style. Width is quite, as you can see there, width is quite up and depth down, because you wouldn't want your defenders to go up basically in an ultra defensive formation. A long ball offensive style, which is obviously what you want. Obviously, it says there the team will make runs for long balls into space behind the opposing backline or up to a target man. Strikers who are fast with a good attacking positioning attribute are the best at this tactic. So that's quite interesting. Width is up to 5. Players in box is low, because obviously it's an ultra defensive formation. Corners low, free kicks low. So quite interesting, that one. Instructions are the same on everybody. Stay central, basic defensive support, stick to positioning, balanced defence, cover wing. He's on cover wing as well. He should be on stay back and overlap. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not even going to change it, because it was good. Balanced attack, mixed attack, obviously. And then that's the tactics for the ultra defensive. Sorry that I'm whittering on, guys. On the defensive, drop back, obviously width is bigger. Adjust your defensive team shape to be balanced. You may find that one-on-one situations are more common when you don't have the ball. Depth is up to 5, the same. Fast build up. See, this is what you need in defensive, because obviously by defensive it's gonna be a obviously by defensive you really need a player who can really get the ball up the park, and you really need, as I said, Ben Yedder, Tovan and Gamero are the best at fast build up for me. Just absolutely brilliant. Obviously formations, instructions are basically the same on everything. Stay forward, cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, overlap, and yeah, that's the defensive one. The attacking one, which I kind of go when I'm down. So constant pressure, that's what you need in attacking. Please don't go pressure after possession loss. Pressure on heavy touch you could go, but it's not the best. Balanced is terrible. Drop back, nope. Constant pressure, that is what you need. Width is bigger because obviously you want your players to get more wide when you're going attacking. Depth, that should be bigger. Sorry. Because you want your players to go forward. Fast build up, obviously. Width is that, obviously, because it's attacking. Players in box, yep. Free kicks, yep. And 4-2-3-1, constant pressure, fast build up. Obviously, these are full out to the max. Players in box, width should be bigger. Well, that can come down. Players in box, that should be bigger. I'd love to have that. Depth, width, all of that. Instructions are basically the same. Stay central, stay forward on all your attacking players. Balanced defence, cut passing lanes, stay back. And obviously that's all the tactics that you really need with this formation. But never go in a formation and then say, right, I want to go in a 5-3-2 for defence. Never do that. Never ever do that. Stick with the same formation as you go with for, say, like attacking or something. If it's like a 4-5-1 and you're going attacking, then obviously you'll need like a defensive formation. So like this one, go that with the
Oh my
god, I'm gonna hurt myself. So go this one when you're defensive, and all that. So that's all the tactics, guys. Yep, I'd like to save the changes. So that's basically my team that I used for Foot Champs. I'll just show you the rewards that I get, and then that will be the end of the video. So obviously I got Silver 2, which was a bit of a downer. I did lose my last 3 games to absolute bullshit. So for mine, I get 15,000 coins, 1 mega pack, 1 rare gold pack, 1 player pick special items, and 1,000 qualification points. The only thing about this, right, which I really hate, is the 1,000 champions qualification points, which means you don't instantly qualify, and 1 player pick. And the only reason why I don't like that is because in Silver 2 it's a max of 84, so it's not going to be the best. But the packs are good, the coins are good, so I can't really complain. But I would have loved to get up to the 2,000. My highest finish has been that, but that's when my cousins played for me. So shout out to Calvin and all that. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe and comment anything that you would like, and I'll see you next time. Bruce.